Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to the Homeboy Brand channel, and in today's video I'm giving you guys an update on the Sherrone Moore saga, I'm going to call it, because I already made a video about it. I thought this case was pretty cut and dry, but then it came out, he was arrested. There was some really crazy stuff that was swirling around on Twitter. And even him being in jail, his mugshot, he's being arraigned on live stream. Just an absolutely crazy scenario. Didn't have this on my 2025 bingo card, but let's get right into it. Alright guys, so it says fired Michigan coach Sherrone Moore charged with 3 crimes, and these crimes are absolutely insane. You would never guess it coming from like a college football coach, but as it says, former Michigan coach Sherrone Moore faces 3 criminal charges as his arraignment Friday detailed his actions that led to him being arrested in jails after he was fired on Wednesday. Prosecutors charged Moore with felony third-degree home invasion and 2 misdemeanors: stalking in a domestic relationship and breaking and entering. Moore was released from jail after meeting the $25,000 bond. The arraignment and charges offered a window into Moore's actions as he was fired due to inappropriate relationship with a staffer. Prosecutors said Friday that Moore forced entry into a woman's staff member apartment and said, "I'm going to kill myself and I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands. You've ruined my life." First off, gentlemen, it is never this serious. It's never worth it to end yourself. Now, was he actually going to end himself? Who knows? Or maybe it was just to make her feel bad, but it's never this serious. You should never kill yourself over gooning. Don't goon. It's really bad for your brain. And after you goon, and after you get caught, don't go break into the woman who you were gooning with's house, say, "I'm going to kill myself," and it's your fault. That is the last thing you should be doing in that situation, Sherrone. Very disappointed as a Michigan fan. I've met Sherrone Moore. He seemed like a really nice, genuine, cool guy. All the players loved him. Everybody loved him. And then he goes and does something like this, just completely ruins his career, ruins his life. It's very sad to see, to be frank. Let's keep reading here. Moore appeared by video conference at the arraignment, stating his name and clearly answering 2 questions with, "Yes, Your Honor." He wrote a white jumpsuit, his expression sullen and his hands folded in his lap. He appeared to wince as the prosecutor went through the timeline of his actions. First Assistant Prosecutor Katie, I'm not going to say that, detailed the timeline of Moore's actions after the firing. He barged his way into the woman's apartment. He went to the drawer in the kitchen and grabbed several butter knives and a pair of kitchen scissors before threatening to take his own life. Why would you kill yourself with a butter knife? Out of all the ways to do it, why would that be what it is? But the prosecutor also detailed Monday, the prosecutor also detailed that Moore had an intimate relationship with the woman he worked for a number of years, but she ended the relationship Monday. Whatever day was signing day, so good thing it wasn't before that. But anyway, the split prompted a flurry of calls and texts from Moore that the woman did not return. Moore's married to another woman and they have 3 children. And also, let's look at this woman and let's look at his wife. Alright guys, so this is Sherrone Moore and his wife, and as you can see, she's not bad looking. She's pretty. She's cute. She's pretty. They've got this. I don't know why he's in central here. It's kind of gay, but like they have kids together. There she is again. Here they are. Maybe that's their wedding, but that's his wife. So she's a solid 6, 7 out of 10. But and then you go to this chick. Here Moore is with this chick in the springtime, so nobody even saw this coming. They were together all the way back in the spring, and nobody caught him. But here the chick is. I'll just play the clip.
Sherrone Moore.
She's not that good looking. She kind of like has a horse face, if I'm being frank. But obviously, even if the chick was good looking, it's never worth it to cheat on your spouse. That's really just a scummy thing to do, terrible thing to do to yourself and your family. I don't really see a reason why you would even be doing that. Just because you're a gooner, you're horny. Like, I don't understand. But let's keep reading here. Moore's actions in the wake of his former lover breaking up with him led her to go to officials at Michigan and detail their relationship. The school had previously investigated a tip about the situation, sources have told ESPN, but could not prove it occurred. The woman's the woman's admission and supporting evidence led the school to quickly dismiss Moore for cause, saying he violated both his contract and the university policy. Michigan will now have to pay Moore the nearly $12.3 million remaining on his deal because he was fired for cause. The woman called police after Moore barged into her apartment. Rozemski called Moore's behavior a series of very, very threatening and intimidating and terrifying statements and behaviors. Some of the conditions part of Moore's $25,000 bail include GPS tether monitoring, no contact with the woman, orders not to go in the woman's residence. There's probable cause conference set for January 22nd. Moore's defense attorney, Joe Simon, declined to say where Moore would stay upon release. He also wouldn't comment on Moore's state of mind or mental health. Simon said that Moore had undergone a mental health evaluation after he was turned over to law enforcement. So there's that, and then there's also this video is Sherrone Moore
fired from his employment. He then, at some point soon thereafter, came to her apartment in the address that is alleged in the complaint, barged his way into that apartment, immediately then proceeded to a kitchen drawer, grabbed several butter knives and a pair of kitchen scissors, and began to threaten his own life. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands. You ruined my life. And a series of very, very threatening, intimidating, terrifying, quite frankly, statements and behaviors there in that apartment. It was only then, Your Honor, when the victim, she called her attorney and then at some point indicated she was going to call the police, and then he left. And so, Your Honor, while I understand that there isn't evidence to suggest that he directly threatened the victim with any of those implements that I've indicated, the totality of the behavior is highly threatening and highly intimidating. She was terrorized, Your Honor. And in light of the totality of all of those circumstances, we consider a risk to public safety, a risk to this victim. And it's for those reasons that we are asking for those specific conditions. I'm more than happy to answer any other questions that the court may have, or give you further information. I appreciate it.
So that was really a whole lot of nothing. That's really just what we read there. And I want you guys to keep in mind that everything that you've seen, whether it's true or not, is up to debate. Only Sherrone, that lady, and God know what happened. So just remember, sometimes a lot of people make mistakes. Absolutely nobody's perfect. So I'm not saying that Sherrone Moore is not guilty, not at fault here, because he is, and his actions are disgusting if they're true. But a lot of people on Twitter and in the internet and just in life say you're guilty until you're proven innocent, and you need to clear your name. In the court of law, that's not really necessarily the truth. You're innocent until proven guilty, but that's not necessarily the truth with your reputation in the public. So just an absolutely crazy situation. Fellas, it's never worth it to cheat on your wife. It's never worth it to threaten to take your own life. It's never worth it to take your own life. There's resources out there if you need it, if your mental health is struggling. And I'm not going to say don't make jokes, don't do whatever, because his mugshot is my Twitter picture. But just remember that, imagine if you were in his shoes. He deserves what he gets. He deserves what's coming. But don't dogpile on him too hard. But that's really all I have for you guys. I'm dropping a Philip Rivers video later today. We just got to edit this video, post it, edit that video, post it. It's all filmed and everything. So if you guys liked the video, drop a like on the video. Comment your thoughts on this insane situation. This is one of the biggest scandals in college football in a long time. If you guys liked the video, subscribe to the channel. We're making college football, NFL news, NBA news, college football content, Madden content, NBA 2K content. So we're doing all that. We're going up, up, and away. 2026 is going to be a big year for the channel. If you guys like the video, obviously drop a like on the video. I already said that. I'm rambling on, and I'll see you guys in the next one.